We are going to hit you today with all sorts of topics. We have business ideas. We have all sorts of suppositions and all sorts of news, in fact. Congressman Mike Rogers, the Republican from Brighton, was on the morning show this morning. We were talking about small business. And heck, we've got 4 small business people right in front of us here who will give us immediate reaction to what the congressman said. We're going to do that this morning. We're going to talk with you, too, if you like. Our phone number is 888-900-9966, and we will take your calls if you're in business or you want to be in business and you want some advice of just a little sort of kickstart this morning. It's the Mid-Michigan Business Wrap. We're live at the Gillespie Group storefront studio here on the Avenue of Michigan, right across from the baseball stadium. If you want to come down, the coffee house windows are open. You can have a cup of Java and meet some of our panelists. And today, as we go around the table, just imagine I'm sitting at the table, and there are 4 people, and we're going to go left to right. It's a round table kind of discussion, and that's what we do. And you'll hear their voices now, so you know them once the fur starts flying and we really start getting into the issues. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Michael Patrick. Scott Farragon with Cartridge World. Happy to be here. Actually, I think my brain this morning's on vacation mode. I'm heading out of town to Chicago later this weekend and left without my cell phone today. So, and I don't know if you've ever done that, but you feel naked without your cell phone.
It's like you're the sheriff without your gun, right?
Exactly.
You might get used to it, and you might like it, though.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I could just turn it off.
George Vollmer did. He went on vacation without one. Now that's something.
He did?
I didn't take calls.
How did it go? Was it relaxing?
I didn't care.
You didn't care. All right.
I think we should all do that.
That's George Volman from Volman Ford and theautomotiveinsider.com. Did you ever have this happen? I have this BlackBerry thing, and it never rings because it's always on vibrate for me, perennially, or forever. And sometimes when it's in my pocket and I feel it vibrate, I know I'm getting a text or a call, whatever. But sometimes I have that feeling like it's vibrating, but it's not.
And there's nothing there.
Yeah.
The
I'm
phantom, I get that also.
Do you have that happen
I
too?
do.
I had that before.
And you pull it out and nothing.
And you're just so used to it. I wonder if your brain says you haven't gotten a call in 2 minutes, and your leg buzzes a little bit. It's really mysterious,
I'm
isn't
getting
it?
worried about you now.
Yeah, I know. But,
There's probably going to be a whole new school of psychology around that.
I think
You'll
so.
be on
could
the
be
couch talking to the psychiatrist about the vibrating phone.
I was going to say, it could be the rumble strips driving down the road that you're hitting.
Well, that while I'm texting while driving illegally.
There you go.
Let's have a psychologist to our round table.
That is Bob Hedlund from Hedlund Plumbing. How are you today?
I am very good. Very good. My son was here for the 4 weeks. He left Monday, went back. We had a wonderful finish. We went to Cedar Point, spent all day Saturday down there. As much fun as we had, I'm telling you, after him being there for 4 weeks, when you drop him off at the airport, you turn your back and you walk away from the last time. Every time, this is the 3rd time I've had to do it, him going back to Germany. It doesn't get any easier, but we'll hopefully we'll be seeing him again in November.
Your son's name and rank, if you would, please.
Adam Hedlund, and I should have looked that up.
He's
he's Air Force.
Air Force.
Yeah, stationed in Spangdahlem, Air Force Base, a couple hours outside of Frankfurt.
Does he keep in close touch from Germany when he's there?
Actually, we do. We talked last night. He called just to say that, hey, I made it here, and I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep over the last 2 days, and I'm trying to recoup, get back onto their hours, because his work hours are 11 p.m. till 8 a.m.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
And that's his hour. A lot of the times that turns into a 12 or 14-hour day. So, hours are kind of thrown out the window over there.
Well, we're really proud of him, Bob.
Thank you.
I know a guy, I won't say his name because you know him from around town, but he has had the occasion very often where he has to drop his son off at the airport. His son's a teenager, and his mother lives in a different state.
Okay.
And so when he comes to visit, it's emotional like that at the end of the time. And he got choked up very often, and he would cry. And finally, one time he was driving I think he was 15 at the time, to the airport, and the kid said, "Dad, none of that crying nonsense now, okay? Just do me a favor and toughen up."
Yep. There you go.
But what the heck?
As my son always says, man up.
Did you go on that Top Thrill Dragster
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
Now this is the 420-foot tall thing at Cedar
you go
Point.
from 0 to 120 miles an hour, and I want to say
4
it's about
seconds.
3.5, 4
Yeah,
seconds.
It's incredible. I went on it
and
earlier
up-
this
you
summer.
did?
It's
Up and
awesome,
over the
isn't it?
top.
Did you have to take Dramamine or anything?
No,
No.
no.
Wow.
It's over
The whole
literally
ride's in
before
15 seconds.
Really?
The whole
it's
thing's
over
done.
before
Yeah.
you realize. I mean, you're waiting for an hour and a half for a 30-second ride.
I mean, you definitely
Only in
manned up.
America, baby.
There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
You manned up if you went on that thing, because I've stood there and looked at it, and it's so shocking to see how fast it takes off that it's fun even to watch.
Well, the other one that's incredible down there, they have the new Maverick. And that one
Yeah.
goes up and actually is a 95-degree angle on the first drop. So it's actually 5 degrees back on
Yeah.
the drop. And that's an incredible ride.
And
as
that's
well.
not that high either. And
No,
you look
it's-
at it and you say, well, that's not much. But when I got off, I said, I'm never going on that again.
That's a wild ride.
It really
That
is.
That is.
So you get to that top thrill dragster. It's over before you know it. Because if
is.
I were to man up and get on, it'd be
I'm-
done, and I'd
we
say, oh,
timed
that's
it. I'm
that.
pretty sure it was 15 or 18 seconds while we were waiting in line, like Bob said, for 45 minutes or an hour to ride it. It was 15 to 18 seconds.
So by the time you get over the shock of the start, you're at the top probably,
Yep,
right?
and then you're heading down, and
You're
then it's
heading
done.
straight
You
down,
don't
and
even
then the
have time
brakes
to
are
scream.
on. That's
All
it.
right.
That's it.
Miley Cyrus was at Cedar Point. Did you run into her while you were there?
No.
She was there this weekend. No
No.
joke.
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
Lynn Vandeventer is the rose between all the thorns here, the only female member of the Mid-Michigan Business Rap table today. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Michael Patrick. This is a lot of fun, and I have some really good news for everybody today, and this is from the Lansing Board of Realtors, and that is the volume of sales are up 19.32% over last year, and the average sale price is up 11.66%.
No kidding.
So we're pretty excited about what's going on locally as far as real estate in our area and feel like we have hit bottom and things are on the rise.
That's terrific. Did you see that? It was, I think it was Kiplinger's or somebody about a week ago.
Yes, can I say that now?
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
this is really great. I mean, everybody's talking about it, so this is wonderful. And what it says is that the Kiplinger newsletter came out with a report, and they used 250 different cities that were sent in, and Lansing fared as number 6. And it says that Lansing is one of the 10 great cities for young adults. Factors from the region that influenced this recognition included low cost of living, youthful population, of course us, downtown renewal projects, and the emerging technology that is coming into our area, like Emergent Biosolutions and some of these other companies. We have several grants coming in, which we can talk about later, too. And that the fact that we are home to 5 medical schools, 2 law schools, and a world-class university, which is Michigan State University.
I think it said, too, that the nightlife scene wasn't bad. Didn't it say that in that article?
It's really improving, and I don't know if you heard about this, but they have 5 new restaurants coming in downtown Lansing.
Really? Is
And
one of them in
am
this building, I hope?
so excited. Hey, we could maybe work something out.
Because that spot in the corner is still open. That would be, I would seem to me, a good spot for
I
a
think
restaurant.
a very good
Seems
spot.
like it would be.
One of the owners of the River House Inn, and I don't know if any of you have been out there to eat, but this is out in Williamston. They have come to our area with a couple new restaurants, and they're going to be opening one right on the riverfront. And that's oh, did it open already? Oh, we'll have to go down there.
Oh, in the city market.
Yes, yes. But this restaurant, I mean, the food is fabulous. They have wonderful chefs, and the restaurant out in Williamston has an outdoor patio right on the river, so it's really fun. I've taken some clients out there. We've had a great time.
That I keep hearing a lot about this Tin Can little tavern that opened. Have you been in there yet?
I have not. Bob, have
No,
you?
I've not.
I've been in there.
What do you think?
It's great.
It's
they
meant
have-
to be divey, right?
That's exactly what it's meant to be. It's like that. There's not very many places you can go in and see people drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon and Old Style and Schlitz. and-
PBR, baby.
Out of a
and-
can?
and, we were in there, a buddy of mine and I. It was a Saturday night at like 11 o'clock, and they weren't raising the prices or anything. It's $1.75 for even for like Bud Light and Miller Lite, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's terrific.
Dartboards and like you said, it's made to be divey, and it was a lot of fun, and it was jam packed too. And I think they're opening up a patio as well here soon.
I'm told that is it Tavern on the Square? Is that the on Washington over there, that popular with the
Yes.
small plates? They're going to be moving into the old Tropo
Yes,
site
that's what I
eventually.
understand.
So that'll make that a hot corner too, with the new Tropo and the old Tropo and the rest of these places.
Great.
Be terrific.
It's
Okay.
great. And do you know the 2 boats are on the river now for $7 an hour? You can take a boat ride. So people should get down to the city market and take one of those
Highly
boat rides.
recommend
They'd be
that.
very
That was-
proud
Absolutely.
of Lansing if they were to get on the river and see it from that vista.
What'd you think of that cruise? You took it.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was amazing that we could be downtown Lansing and feel like you were not anywhere near the
Yeah.
city, that it was that quiet.
That's what I was
And
blown away when
I
they
was
when they
too.
shut the boat off, and you literally you didn't hear any traffic, you didn't hear
You
anything.
didn't hear
I mean,
anything.
It
Yep.
blew me away to think we're in downtown Lansing.
Exactly.
And ever since we took that ride, when I drive around town, I'm like in that part of town over there. I'm like, where's that river?
Where is it?
Because
Yeah.
it's almost like a hidden river.
You can't see it.
Well, and
That's
the fact
funny.
that it's navigable from Michigan State University down the Red Cedar, and I never realized how it would flow right into the Grand River at a point downtown by Cedar Street.
I hear too that the accident fund building is going to actually be finished not only on time but early. And so
great.
those,
That Chrisman Corporation,
yep, they'll be done maybe in February even. So then the Blue
Thank you,
Cross
Steve.
employees will all move into that building. We'll have people all over the place.
That'll be great.
18 minutes after the hour. Great to have you with us. Our phone lines are open if you have good business news or a question for our panel at 888-900-9966. It's George Volman from Volman Ford, Bob Hedlund, Hedlund Plumbing, Lynn Vandeventer, Coldwell Banker, Hubble Briarwood, and Scott Farragon from Cartridge World. Spotlight MM is where you find us online. And we're back in a flash. It's Michael Patrick Shields, Mid-Michigan Business Wrap.
that was really nice.
Well, and not only that, but